Ultimate Battlegrounds is a fighting game on Roblox. It's funny because it's almost like Battlegrounds means where you fight. Bullstream, and a surprising amount of visits of 175.8 million and 293 active. It does make you wonder, why is it popular? Is it because you actually think that fighting is good? You're funny! Do you think that this is good, intuitive gameplay? No. The real draw are the skins. Every character has at least one, and today I'm going to be ranking every single one. With there being 30 skins in the game, obviously there are going to be some that are worse than others. The ranking itself is going to be simple. How viable are they to use? How nice do they feel to use? And are they cool looking in general? Please keep in mind that this is a purely subjective. Don't attack me. If you attack me, I will find you. In a shocking twist that surprised nobody, Bill is the last place. In the number 31st spot, we have the Bill skin. This skin is just Glitchtail Frisk, but with a worse walking animation. DT2 is the same, DT1 is the same, DT4 is the same, even DT3 is the same. There is nothing cool for its Phase 2 transition, and I would argue that Phase 2 is even worse than Phase 1. It looks clunky. Who would wield swords like that? It's just Glitchtail Frisk, but 2 swords. It doesn't work though if the swords clip into each other. It would be much nicer if it was an own custom animation. But as it stands right now, this skin is a dud. Easily the worst skin in the game, by far. In the number 30th spot, we really can't have good Minecraft skins, can we? We have the Water Trident skin. This is just Asgore, but less cool because it's blue. The Trident's texture is overblown and blurry and looks terrible. It's not even held in the left hand. Doesn't even have new animations to go with it. This is just Asgore, but with blue fire. And a bad Trident. Please don't use this, there are way better options for Asgore. Now that the absolute worst is out of the way, we have to go into our 29th spot. OGGT Frisk. This is a skin that is so average that it's bad. It's actually better than Bill's skin, but literally not by much. I mean, the only thing that it's got going for it is that the sword doesn't clip into the shield, and the red looks a little cooler. Why are we still using Glitchtail Frisk in 2024? Our first non-bro what, but it's still very, very bad. Oh man, I'm gonna really offend people with this one. Classic Gaster. In our number 28th spot, we have Classic Gaster. Why is this a bad skin, you may ask? Well, think about it for a moment. When you're playing a fighting game, do you want your attacks to feel limp and not very powerful? Well, if you do, then you're in luck with this skin. I mean, there is so little follow-through with anything. There is very little animation-wise going on. I get that's kind of the main draw of it, but it ends up feeling so much lazier compared to everything else that we'll see later on. There's just not much going on. A lot of the moves have little to no animations to them. Case in point, these. The shield is ugly. And while the ult might be cool, I don't think it's enough to redeem this skin. I would much rather have a multitude of semi-cool moves instead of just like one. I'm sorry, Rich Tailgaster, but it has to be this way. If I were to ask you what the most iconic theme in Undertale was, 99.999% of you would say Megalovania. Which is why this skin sucks. Okay, it's not just the music. The rest of the skin is pretty basic too. You have minimal animations that go with it, and I guess that's supposed to be an actual feature, but at the end of the day, it just feels very lazy and done. You could have done so much more with this. Well, Bones 5, that's cool, right? Well, as we'll look later on, there are just cooler options that is showcased way better. Is Default Sans a bad skin? No. Are there better options? Yeah. I'm sorry, Classic Sans. 27 it goes. This is about the point that I realized how many Sans recolors there are. No, you promised you would do this. You knew it, so. In our number 26 spot, we have Aftertale. I mean, there's really not much to say. You get an idol and Bones, and it's just Sans, but with glitch. That's literally it. There's nothing cool added. Everything is the same texture. It's so lazy that honestly I can't help but not like it. I can't say much more about this skin. It's just Sans. In the number 25 slot, we have Epic Tail Sans. This is just Sans, but with a rubber chicken. Same problem as Aftertale. Nothing is different about it besides the blasters and the bone. That's it. I do like this one slightly better than I do Aftertale, though. Honestly, all in all, not the worst thing ever, I suppose. But there are more options that are just better. In the number 24 spot, we have Asgore Default Skin. It's a pretty alright skin, in all honesty. It's got solid animations. The fire is cool. It feels fluid. But again, I just feel like there's something that could have been done better. Like, I don't know what it is, but this skin just feels almost incomplete. Also, minor nitpick, but sometimes during the animation, the trident literally escapes your hand for like a few frames. I don't like that either, and I noticed that just now, and now I'll never be able to unsee it. There's better options. I don't understand why people would use a skin like this, if I'm going to be real frank. Unless you are a Smurf or a new player, there's really no point. And the last of the Sans recolors. In the number 23 spot, we have Uwiki Sans. The reason this skin is actually better than just Default or any of the recolors is because the bones are different. They're different colored. Also, blasters are different. The idol is different. And everything about it is slightly better. Also, this skin is also like just one kill, so you can literally just kill one person and you'll have this skin forever. It's literally peak. Rounding off the last of the D tier. Sorry, Wiki Sans, you deserve better. This is when I realized that it will get just a tad bit more spicy with how controversial and how many people I can offend with this list. In the number 22nd spot, we have, you know how it is, Asgore. This is just Asgore, but with cool flame on your trident. But wait, there's more. See, if you go over to a dummy, for instance, and use a move, you say, you know how it is. This happens with every single move you do, and it's so perfect. This is such a troll skin, and I love it. I live for it. Give me more skins like this. For what it is, this skin is actually pretty funny, and I love it, but I can't justify placing it higher than here. In the number 21 spot, we have XT Cross. More specifically, the default XT Cross. Honestly, this skin is fine. Great for a start in the game, but there are a few major flaws. The first one being the block for normal. Like, what is happening here? What happened to the mesh? Why is it so brittle looking? And the second issue is my hate for normal 4. See, the way it works is it's a sky move. You launch yourself up to the sky, and then you throw yourself down into the ground, right? But the thing is, it doesn't feel like you're throwing yourself into the sky and then crashing down onto your opponent. It feels like what you're doing is you launch yourself, ooh, I'm coming to get you. It's so slow. It's, ooh, I'm coming to get you, ooh, be scared. Not like a huge power move that you would use on someone that's on the ground, like how I imagined this would actually work. I absolutely love the idea of this being overwrite 3 though. I love this, it's so cool, and honestly, I love the cutscenes in this game. Give us more of this, please. Also, the same thing is happening here with your phone. Sorry, Cross, you are my main and my goat, but I can't justify you putting any higher than this, especially considering the better options out there. And coming in at the number 20 spot, we have VHS Sans. I don't know what it is about this skin. I really want to like it. I do, but it doesn't feel right. It doesn't. Especially considering how bad face transitions are with some of it. Like, the idea of the knife being replaced by bones is so cool. I love this idol. I love the block, but it's just that in every other way. What's even more crazy is that if you go to phase 3, it's literally just a but it refused moment. That's no fun. There's no tension there. They could have done the skin so much better, and it makes me very sad that they didn't. I'm sorry, VHS, but it has to be done. C tier. In our 19th spot, we have OG X Frisk. This skin, in and of itself, just gives off anger, edgy vibes, and I am all for it. You slam someone into the ground and throw them away, that's so cool. Every move in this kit feels powerful. Like, that feels powerful and cool to use. I love that. But at the end of the day, it is X Frisk. And, yeah. Sorry, X Frisk. It has to be this way. Keeping on the theme of X-Tail, in the 18th spot we have X-Gaster. Honestly, it just looks goofy, having legs disappear like this, and you don't even have the tunic to go with it. Kinda goofy. I really do like the touch, though, of every single move in this being purple. It makes it feel cool and nice. And I could honestly get used to that. The block even looks nicer compared to regular Gasters as well. I really like it. But at the end of the day, it's just X-Gaster. It's not serious. It's not that good. I'm surprised it actually made it up this far. Picture it. You're standing in the final corridor. You're the last hope of monsters. The only thing stopping you and from killing that genocidal human. If you thought Sans, well then you're a dummy. In the number 17th spot, we have SS Chara. Chara? C-H-A-R-A. It's Chara. this skin is cool because it feels nicer than anything that VHS had to offer. It feels smoother, better to play. When you phase, it's like, oh crap, they're actually doing better. They're actually trying to kill me. So now, you get access to more moves. And now you fight even harder to make sure this genocidal human doesn't kill your family. And then, after fighting for so long, they land that final lucky hit. In a fit of desperation, you stand back up, and you're ready to fight until your last breath. It is now kill them before they kill you. And that's exactly what you're going to do. Honestly, this skin is just cool because it tells an entire story along with the actual thing. And I really, really enjoy that. It's really nice. I enjoy it. At bonus points from me, I like it. I'm always a sucker for a good story like that. So, SSC, you're the first B tier. Good job. At the halfway mark, at number 15, we have Underfell Sands, the edgy brother to regular Sands. This is just Sands, but with pointed bones, new animations to go with it, and you get little pets, and I really enjoy that. One minor gripe about this skin though, every time you switch modes, you get little tink tank, which gets annoying really fast. All in all, pretty okay skin. Definitely think that there are better, but if you choose to use it, I wouldn't be too terribly mad. While recording this video, I realized that Akuma and the Fun Gang aren't on here, so I'm gonna do the next best thing, and I'm just gonna sketch, At the number 14th spot, we have the even edgier version of Sans. It's Dusttail. What I really like about this skin is that everything is some sort of reference. You have Undyne Spears, you have Asgore Autorial Fire, you have his tridents. The blasters are cool. Everything about this skin is cool in some way. One minor gripe though, I really wish they had the Papyrus do more than just the telekinesis. It would make me really happy. All in all, great skin. Would have used it before, and I will use it again at some point. Maybe, if I remember, if you can think. In the number 13th spot, we have X-Asgore. This is how you make a competitive skin that also looks nice. It feels fluid, it looks pretty cool, everything about it is awesome, and you get the added benefit of an extra a walking animation. It's even better than the Asgore one. Honestly, I don't think I could have asked for better. X-Asgore, you did not disappoint at all. Calling for trouble and making it double. In our 12th spot, we have Time Paradox. This is a really interesting skin in that your avatars take turns doing things. I really enjoy that idea of them taking turns doing things. That is super cool and interesting. I love every bit of that. However, it is slightly dragged back by the fact that not only the clock getting in the way, but also it just isn't as good to play with as other Sanses are, and for that I have to dock points, and I can't justify putting it any higher than this. Still a pretty nice skin though, and have used it more than once. And in our 11th spot we have the Sands from Space. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Outer Tail. See, what's so interesting about this is that it's got glow on everything, and I love that idea. The idea of the glow. It makes it feel like you're actually doing things, but in space. Also, I just really love the idea of Bones 5 that puts them with an actual meteor. That's really funny. All in all, great skin. Definitely hooked with this one. And it was so hype when this came out. This was definitely the favorite of the two, because it came out with Underfell and Outer Tail's just better. So sad to see it not break the top 10, but business is business. However, what does break the top 10 is sudden change of sands. This is the American dream of a skin. You get a gun, you get to blast all over your opponents. I don't know what more you want. Also, I just really love the idea of projectiles being turned into bullets. That's such a cool and interesting thing, and I love it. But wait, there's more. See, if I were to just die again, he takes a sip of coffee, and then out comes the absolute behemoth of a tank. He comes out with an actual, fully loaded, and ready to go tank. Airship? Dr. Eggman thing. And I could not have asked for a better Phase 3. This definitely is the perfect way to round out the American Sand skin with something so overtly American that it makes Uncle Sam cry with tears of joy. Gracing the top 10. Definitely interesting, and I love that. Good for you, such a In our number 9 spot, we have Player. See, this is more than just a skin. This is an entire concept about the hacking that happens in a... What I really like about the skin is the fact that they add little details, such as adding a little, code up at the top for every single action you do. It's like You Know How It Is skin, but thematic, and I love that. And for Phase 2, we get to float. If that doesn't already make it a 10 out of 10 skin, I don't know what you're thinking. You get cool new animations, you get whole new idols, new overwrite button. I don't think you know how cool that is, unless you have tried it, in which case you do, and you're awesome. Definitely a strong, standalone skin, definitely deserving of A tier. I am more than happy to put it there. At our number 8 spot, we have Mr. Scary himself, Horror Tail Sand, complete with new animations that make the skin feel unique and fresh. But also, you get cool details, like bones coming up out of the ground, or Fire 3 being an execution style slam with an axe to the back. That is hella cool, and if you disagree, well then I will find you. Definitely cool, and 100% deserving. A tier. And our number 8 spot. At our number 7 spot, we have the Fun Gang. Now this one's super interesting because it's the only one that you can affect with a game pass that allows you to change your character. For your character. Super cool, and I love this idea. I love being able to do that. Why didn't they do this for other characters? Such as all the animations feel super nice and super powerful, and I love every second of using the Fun Gang whenever I play them. Honestly, there's not a whole lot to say about them. I absolutely love the powerhouse that is Susie, and you can almost feel the gentleness of Rousey off of their attacks. It's so cool, and I love how they did this. More content like this is what AB needs. Good job, the Fun Gang. You deserve A tier. The first event skin Ultimate Battlegrounds ever had, and still holding strong today, ladies and gentlemen, at our number 6 spot, we have Nightmare Mode Sans. It's really interesting because I have seen the evolution of this skin, and it's been so interesting to see how it has evolved over its year and a half that it's been in the game. To Super fun concept, love the idea of it, and it even has a few Easter eggs. See, if you walk over to a cross dummy, and you kill it, you get secret dialogue. But wait, that it gets even better. Because see, if you wait for it to do the thing, where it explodes, you have one more dialogue. That is so cool, and only works on Cross and SSC dummy for some reason. And that makes me so sad, I wish it worked on the actual players too. But for right now, this is fine enough for me. Good job, Nebula. You more than deserve this spot. Top 6. Oh, also I'm putting the color right here just because it's a reskin of my mode. So. Also, I don't have it, so I can't showcase it. Ladies and gentlemen, in the top 5, we have Killer Sands. See, this skin is super interesting because it takes the viciousness of X-Crisp and then multiplies it by 1,000. This skin is so much more violent, it feels, than actual normal X-Crisp. And I love that so much. Like, even the overlay 3, it's so much more violent. You literally rip his soul out and crush it. That is super cool. And I wish they had more things like this in AB. The running animation is unique. Everything about this skin is unique to it. And it doesn't carry over from X-Crisp. And that is amazing. The developers put X-Crisp. And it's skin. It's only skin, by the way. Breaking into the top 3, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Gay Gaster, aka Neutral Frisk. This is the epitome of skin making. Every LMB is unique, using one of the soul traits that surrounds it. It uses the foot, the glove, it makes the rainbow flash colors. Bravery is punches. Justice is justice. Integrity uses of knives. Even the beams of each soul is different. The perseverance is the book, and kindness is literally the default for help from Undertale. But wait, that's not even the best part. This is that's so hard and so cool, and I couldn't stop gushing about this game. As much as I dislike fighting Gaster in Ultimate Battleground, this skin is just so cool, and I love it so much. At one point in time, this skin was considered one of the worst in the entire game, and only used for its competitive advantage. But now, I can comfortably say this is probably one of the best skins in the entire game. Not only do you get a cool teleport effect, which is only used by this. No other character has a teleport effect like this that I know of. But you get cool new effects for things like Knives 4, literally wrapping them in chains. Normal 2 also to do with the theme of the chains and the bats. The bones no longer having the problem that normal Cross does. And then this phasing. Oh my god. Feels like you're about to face off an entire different entity now. Like, this phase. Oh, and then when they break the fight button. Oh, so cool. Goes so hard. However, the best part of this entire skin is 100% overrated. They send you to a void, and inside the mirror, they tell you who is actually in power. And then they show it by breaking the mirror with their scythe, dealing 99999 damage. That has got to be the coolest thing that Cross has ever done, and it's not even close. Literally almost a perfect skin in every single way. And in a surprising twist, that surprised nobody. In the #1 spot we have Akuma. This skin is cool. Not only does it have unique dash, which is only available for Akuma, that no other character has. Every single animation for it Not a single one is carried over from Azure. And this shows how much parts they can put into a skin if they so wished. Like, just seeing this is a marvel. And it really goes to show that when the AV devs cook, they cook. More than deserving of the #1 spot. It is 2,000 kills for a reason. And there you have it. The best skin tier list to have ever gone up onto YouTube for Ultimate Battlegrounds. And if you say no, well then, you know what'll happen. I'll come find you. Anyways guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure to subscribe. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I hope to see you in the next one. I'm going to be ranking. This skin is a dud. Round for 4, or you know, fire 3